You think you have time. I know you do, because I thought the same thing at 60. I thought I was just getting started. I am 92 years old, and I am here to tell you that 60 is not the beginning of your golden years. 60 is your last real warning, your last real window to prepare for everything coming. And everything coming is harder than you think. My husband died 6 years ago, 43 years together, and then he was gone in 45 minutes. A stroke on a Tuesday afternoon while I was home making a grocery list. I was not prepared, not even close. So consider this your warning. 10 brutal truths I wish someone had sat me down and said plainly at 60. Stay with me all the way through, because truth number 10 is the one that will stay with you longest. Lesson 1. Your body is changing and you cannot reverse it. At 62, I walked 3 miles without thinking about it. At 80, I needed to rest halfway up the stairs. Here is what nobody tells you. The muscle you lose after 60 is nearly impossible to get back. The bone density gone is gone. The balance you always had naturally now requires conscious daily effort. If you do not fight this decline right now while your body can still respond, you will spend your 80s trapped in a body that cannot do what your mind wants it to do. Build strength today, not someday. Today. Lesson 2. Your friends are going to die, and you need more of them. I had 4 close women I had known since my 30s, Barbara, Eileen, Margaret, and me. We called ourselves the Tuesday Girls. Barbara went first, then Eileen, then Margaret. I am the only Tuesday girl left. And I never made new friends in my 60s because I thought I had enough. I did not know I would outlive all of them. Make friends now. Younger friends, older friends, new friends. Cast a wide net, because the loneliness of outliving everyone you love is something I would not wish on anyone breathing. Lesson 3. Have the hard conversations now while everyone is still here. When my mother had her stroke at 89, she could no longer speak. She lived 3 more years. We had no idea what she wanted. We guessed. We argued. We made decisions in the dark. I swore I would not do that to my children. I almost did anyway, because talking about death feels like inviting it into the room. But death is coming whether you send the invitation or not. Where is your will? What do you want at the end? Who gets what? Have the conversation now. While everyone is still healthy enough to actually have it, stay with me, because truths 4 through 6, these are the ones nobody talks about, and they are the ones that cost me the most. Lesson 4. Retirement will not save you. It will expose you. I spent 38 years as a guidance counselor. I retired and fell apart. I did not know who I was without my job. For 3 years, I felt useless, lost, invisible, because my entire identity had lived inside my career. If your job is your whole self right now, you are heading for a cliff the day you leave it. Build a life outside of work before you need one. Hobbies, friendships, something that has nothing to do with your paycheck, because the day you retire, you are going to need something to be. And if you have not built that something, you are going to be nothing. Lesson 5. You have less time with your spouse than you think 43 years of marriage. But when I do the math honestly, it breaks my heart. The first years we were building and raising and too busy for each other. Then the hard years when we almost did not survive. Then finally, a truly good marriage. By then we had maybe 15 healthy years left together. 15. and I spent some of them assuming more were coming. I wish I had taken more trips, said yes to more evenings out, stayed up later for no reason. I wish I had understood that the window for the good years closes quietly, without warning. Use the good years while you are in them. Lesson 6. Forgive everyone now because later will not come. My brother Frank and I did not speak for 8 years. A fight over money, over our mother's care, over things that felt enormous at the time. Frank died at 79, while we were still not speaking. And now I will never hear his voice again. 8 years of silence for pride. If there is someone you are not speaking to, someone you love who hurt you, or who you hurt, pick up the phone. Not tomorrow, today. Because people do not wait for the right moment to die. They just go, and they take your chance with them. 4 more truths, and the last one, number 10, is the one I need you to carry out of here today. Do not go anywhere. Lesson 7. Your adult children need your presence, not your advice. I spent my 60s giving my children advice, 38 years as a guidance counselor. I had wisdom. I had answers. They did not want my answers. They wanted me to show up and be their mother, hold the babies, eat at the table, ask about their lives without trying to fix anything. Every piece of unsolicited advice I gave told them I did not trust them to figure it out. It took me until my 70s to learn to keep my mouth shut. By then, I had damaged one relationship badly enough that it took 7 years to repair. Love them, trust them, show up. That is the whole job now. Lesson 8. Write everything down before it is gone. I cannot remember conversations from last week. I cannot always remember what I had for breakfast. This is what happens to every brain that lives long enough. And if you do not write things down before it starts, you will lose memories that only exist inside you. Your mother's recipes, your father's laugh, the story of how you met the person you love. Gone. Start a journal. Write the family stories. Or record the things only you remember. I started at 78. I lost decades of memories I cannot get back. Do not wait until 78. Lesson 9. Your fear is coming true and you will survive it. I spent my 60s terrified of getting old, terrified of losing my husband, of being sick, of being alone. I pushed the fear down and kept moving and hoped it would not come for me. It came. Everything I feared happened. My husband died. I had a stroke. I lost my independence. I live with my daughter now. Every fear came true. And I am still here, still laughing at my grandchildren's jokes, still looking forward to my morning coffee. The things you fear will not destroy you. They will change you, but they will not end you. Stop pretending they are not coming. Prepare, and trust that when they arrive, you will be stronger than you think. Lesson 10. The last 30 years go faster than the first 60. I blinked and I was 70. I blinked and I was 80. I blinked and my husband was gone and I was 92. When you are young, time moves slowly because everything is new. When you are old, time moves fast because you have seen it all before. The seasons collapse into each other. The years blur. You wake up one morning and realize a decade has passed and you cannot account for it. I talk to my husband every night before I fall asleep. I tell him about my day, about the grandchildren, about small things that happened. He does not answer, but I keep talking because that is what love becomes at the end, a conversation with someone who is no longer there. And if I could go back to my 60-year-old self, that woman who thought she had all the time in the world, I would grab her by the shoulders and say this: "It goes faster than you can imagine. Pay attention. Say I love you. Take the trip. Make the call. Forgive the grudge. Use the good years while you are standing in them, because one day you will blink, and they will be gone, and you will be sitting exactly where I am sitting, hoping someone out there hears you before it is too late. 10 truths. None of them are easy. All of them are real. If something landed with you today, share it with someone in their 60s who still thinks they have all the time in the world, and leave me a comment telling me which truth hit you hardest." I read every one, because at 92, a good conversation is still one of the best things left. Now go make the call you have been putting off.